Hey Sagittarius, how are you doing today? I just want to say I hope you're having a fantastic day and I'm proud of you for you continuing your journey. And if you clicked on this video, this is a timeless read, so it can resonate whenever you see it. And yeah, let's get into it. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, highest elevated ascended masters, I call upon you to open the door, to light the way, to show the path. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. Oh. The bottom of the deck is the Chariot, and the Chariot is seen as a Cancerian card from the zodiac sign, which Cancers we know is the most emotional. So the Chariot is really about moving in a new direction based off an emotional response or an emotional need. So when I see this, maybe you've been going through some emotions and maybe you have really been looking spiritually for that clarity and that faith. As you know, in astrology, y'all are really housing in the 9th house. And the 9th house is a spirituality. It's about faith. It's about the unseen realm and healing and finding clarity through calm. But it's also your energy as well for free spirit, moving in a new direction, finding what usually resonates with your heart. Y'all are always really blunt and honest and outspoken, and that's such a wonderful quality that I wish all zodiacs could attain to. But you are special, and understand this because of that. Now, your current situation, we do have a 10 of Swords moment, and the 10 of Swords is a painful ending. It signifies completion. It signifies that you have been going through some times of trials and times of uncertainty, and you feel destitute. You feel alone. You feel like you don't want to make these changes, but you know that's how you can find a new way, a new beginning. And it's like a door opening up. I always say when there's past coming out into your life, you have to open up that new door and walk through it. But you cannot carry all of the baggage. You cannot carry all your luggage into that new door. It's kind of like an airplane. You only get that certain amount of stuff. So I do feel like you are cleansing and cleaning closets right now. And you were really looking for something that brings in hope and peace and love and joy and happiness. And within this, you have to let something go. You have to embrace it, as I just pulled the 9th house as well. And through this time of Pluto moving into the sign of Aquarius, it's really about breaking free, revolution, finding your healing, finding your moment of love, and finding your moment of realization that says, I am powerful, I am strong, I am surviving, I am capable, I'm a soldier, I'm a warrior. Just know that. The first card that I did pull for you in your reading is the Emperor. And the Emperor stands for divine masculine energy, but it's also saying that I'm standing my ground and I know what I want. I know that I am bold. I know how to take action. I know how to formulate things, plans, goals, ideas. The Emperor is also sitting on a throne made of concrete. And that concrete signifies the 4 corners of boundaries. So maybe there's something within that you need to put boundaries in. boundaries in place. Maybe this is even boundaries for your own personal safety or well-being, because we all kind of like have habits, right? And we all carry that energy of habits. So when I see this, maybe this is also about, being the change that you need in your life. Sometimes not, there's never going to always be a rescuer to come and help you. Sometimes you have to save yourself. And right when I said that, I got a glimpse as a childhood home, and there was multiple siblings. This doesn't have to resonate. Maybe it's only meant for one person. And you had a toxic environment, a toxic childhood, a toxic home growing up, and you left. You was old enough you could move out, but you left siblings behind. And I don't know why, but that really pinged a memory. And just know that you have to do what's best for you. You can't save everybody. Just make sure that you are safe and that your well-being is taken care of. We also have the King of Pentacles in reverse, and I like to see this as new adventures in your career. Maybe what you have been doing or what you're doing now is not really fruitful. It's not bringing in the monetary value that you are seeking or needing to sustain your life. Now, when I see the King of Pentacles, there could be a revision. Maybe there's an idea expanding, like this whole brand new beginning for you. And it's basically saying you can go to school, you can go and put in the applications to those jobs that you're like, oh, they're never going to hire me. And it's saying, now is your chance. I mean, if you didn't take a chance on things, how would you know that it would even have a miracle in something? You got to have faith. You got to have faith throughout this life. But with the King of Pentacles, even if you own your own business or run a business, maybe things are slow right now. And the reason why things could be slow, or the reason why things have not been going good in your life, is we have a King of Wands in reverse as well. You don't feel passionate about it. You don't feel like you love it. You don't feel like there's things coming to you. Maybe you've been in a spot in your life when it comes to your career to where it's like a low point. You feel like you're in a ditch. And the water, what does the water do in ditches? It just rises. So I do feel like you have been drowning in some emotions to an extent. And there is new beginnings. And how is there new beginnings? You got to have faith. We have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords, if you see this character on the card is tied up to swords, but she's blindfolded. So she cannot see that she is tied to swords. But if she could see the real obstacle in life, she could just shimmy right out. She could just shimmy right out. So I do feel like you got to have faith and make this start. Break free. Find your voice. Find your vision again. Because as soon as you break free of that, we go into an Ace of Pentacles, which is the golden opportunity. It's money, it's abundance, it's happiness, it's brilliance. And this pentacle is going to lead you into this archway right here. And that archway is said to be heaven. It's said to be everything you ever wanted, your higher self, what you have been looking for, what you have been needing. Spirit is going to send it to you. But it's almost like a trial or a test. You have to let go of something. Let go of something that's not fulfilling you. Let go of something that is not, helping you. It's hindering you. And sometimes unanswered prayers are blessings in disguise. Rejection is protection. But it's really wild as we go from the Ace of Pentacles into the Lovers, which the Lovers can signify a choice being made. It can also signify true love, soulmates, love, happiness, compassion, divinity, divine love. So I'm telling you, you have so much to be in store for, so much beautiful things to happen. Just trust, have faith, and everything will make sense. I'm telling you, I feel it so much. Thank you so much, Spirit. We have the Obedience card, which this is said to be like Nemesis. And if you know anything about mythology, Nemesis was basically a goddess of justice, of judgment, of retribution. If you see, she's got the scales and the sword, and she's standing on that block. And this is basically saying, now is the time to have faith, unwavering faith. She's also blindfolded. So it's almost like blind devotion, walking into a situation blinded. But everything will align. Everything will. It's almost like you got to have faith. Again, there it goes again. You got to have faith. What is faith? It's the belief in something that is not seen. That's what it is. Have faith that your positive karma is coming to you. Have faith. We also have the 9th house, and the 9th house says spirituality, adventure, wisdom. This is your house in astrology. Travel, balance, message. Know your worth. Know what you deserve. Listen to the guidance in your soul. And it's almost like listen to your psychic awareness. Everyone's psychic. Listen to your gifts. Listen to your discernment. Listen to the stillness sometimes. Because you Sagittarius, you're constantly going and moving. And sometimes this is just saying, maybe stay still and rest and recuperate and make a plan and then go for it. Right? We also have the blood moon, which says beginnings and endings, shadow work, emotional cleansing and reset, spiritual growth, emotional baggage, destruction, and unstable situations. But this card is basically saying that it's time for change. It's time for you to have change. It's time for you to honestly embark on this journey. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa, that one right there. Number 40 for building atoms. And what is atoms? It's like everything. Everything in the universe, everything that we cannot see is about atoms. And atoms in itself is the creation. So building your creative style, building your life, building what you desire, manifest what you want. And this card kind of makes me think of the Hermit a little bit, which is that reclusive energy. Then you go and build something after you attain your ideas and your goals. If you look at this character on the boat, he has a lantern. And a lantern is about that star, that wish, that dream, your hopes and wishes. And then home for Earth. You are being requested to take a chill, to relax, to set an idea or a course of action and plan and then go for it. Let's go ahead and pull an animal. Thank you, Spirit. The pronghorn for action. It says, now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle, and your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Somebody else had this card too. I'm trying to think. Maybe it was Capricorn or Aquarius. Thank you. And I will pull this card and read it from the book for you. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is the card for Sagittarius? It's fire. And I just did, which is really wild, is I just did a Patreon pick a card. I do pick cards on Patreon. And this was one for this week, which if you want to, you should go check that out. And this is what it says. Warm your hands and your heart by your inner fire. Let it burn away your hardships. Let it consume your pain and your sorrow. Has life become too rigid or too cold or too superficial? Light a candle or make a bonfire and toss into the flames everything that has become stiff and painful. Give it all to the fire for rapid transformation and set your life on fire. I love it. The card number is 19, and in tarot, 19 is the sun. And the sun is about Leo energy, so being confident, being courageous. It's also about inspiration and celebration and happiness. There is so much in store for you, and I never want you to lose hope. And I know that you could be feeling like your faith has been tested, or what you want is so, outreach, unachievable. But Spirit says just hold on. Everything will align. We got satisfaction. And this is what your card says. Let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. That's beautiful. And I hope that you resonated with it. And thank you so much. And I love y'all. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my Patreon or more videos. Bye.